Hi, boys and girls. Today we're doing our handwriting page for the letter C. We worked on that on Zoom on Monday and Tuesday, so I think you guys are ready to do the pages. Okay, I've got C set up here over here. We've got our cat, we've got our Zoophonics Katina cat, we've got the letter C, and then this is the letter C with the sticks. So to make the letter C with the sticks, we need a curved line, right? It curves down on the side, okay? So now I'm gonna move it in really close. I know there's a little bit of a glare there from the window in the back. I think that's okay though. Okay, so I drew my lines on here. And so I love the paper that we have at school that has a blue line on top, a green line on the bottom, and then a red line in the middle, because then I can say we're gonna start our C's on the blue line, or they're going to come up and touch the blue line. So our handwriting pages don't have those colored lines, but we do have some writing paper that we'll use later on that do have the colored lines on there. Okay, so C is a tricky one because most letters start on the top, up on the blue line. If I start that on the top, I'm going to put it over here. If I start it on the top and I curve around like that, okay, it looks kind of like a J. The other day somebody said it looks like a cane, Mrs. Jenkins. It does. What it's missing is the curved line. So a lot of kids make their C's like that, and then I say, well, where's your curved line at the top? Where's your rainbow on the top? And then they try to put it on. They try to put it on after, and it doesn't always match up. So the best thing to do is start down underneath that blue line, just a little bit, not too much, so that you can curve up first. Curve up and touch the top, curve around on the side, down to the bottom and back up. So you can tell that it almost looks like an O. It almost looks like you're making an oval or an O, doesn't it? So that it is the same stroke with your marker or pen or pencil, but it's open, right? It's not closed up. Okay, I'm gonna make another good one. I'm gonna put the dot right here. And I'm going to curve up and touch the top, around the side, down to the bottom and back up. So I'm not coming all the way to the fence, to the middle line. I'm not coming up all the way to the fence. It needs to be open. I'm going to leave that one. That doesn't look too bad now. Now I'm going to show you something else that kids do. When the dot's down here, a lot of times they'll just start it here. And they'll go like this. So what's wrong with that? It's a nice curved line, a really nice curved line. But does it touch all the way to the sky? Okay, it's up in the clouds someplace, but not all the way to the top, right? And does it touch the bottom? No, it doesn't. So don't forget, you've got to touch the top, curve it around. I kind of ran out of room there, but you guys get the idea. Touch the top and the bottom. Okay, lowercase c, you make them the same way, but this time we're going to try to get it to touch the dotted line, the fence, down to the ground. So I'll put my dot about here, curve up and touch the middle, down to the bottom. Okay, I think that one's a little bit easier. We'll start right here, curve around, okay? So remember, if you're starting here at the top and go down like that, it's gonna look like a J. Okay, so make sure that you get that curved line on the top. I'm gonna put an X on that one. We don't like that one, but I'm gonna leave it there, okay? So remember, start underneath the line a little bit, curve up and touch the middle, down to the bottom, curve around, just don't close it up. Okay, here's one other thing. Sometimes kids start here and they go like this. Is that a good C? It's okay, it's a curved line, but it's not supposed to come up to the sky, is it? It's supposed to sit down here between the fence and the bottom line. So if I were to make a big C and a little c, I want it to look like that. Big C touches the top to the bottom. Little c starts in the middle, touches the middle to the bottom. Okay, we're gonna step over here and do our handwriting page. I have it all set up here, and I'll just do a few rows because I think you guys get the idea. I'm really happy with our Zoom meetings because we're able to work, one-on-one, and the groups are small. There's only 6 in each group, 5 or 6. Some of the groups only have 5. So it's really nice because I feel like we're at school when we do our Zoom meetings. Okay, but when I do these lessons, you guys get to see exactly the way I would teach it at school. But moms and dads have to help a little bit, huh? So we're using our red folder today. Moms and dads are going a little bit. We have to help a lot, right? Okay. And I'm getting the C page out here. Now, you know what? These already have the dots, and the dots, oh, I wish they were down just a tiny bit more, but you can tell they're not all the way up here. They are down off the line a little bit so that you can come up first. Just get that nice curved line. And you only have to make one where you see a dot. So I'm gonna curve up. I might even start down just a little bit so it has a better curved line. All right, I think that turned out good. So I just went underneath that line a tiny bit, okay? So just remember to curve. Even though that dot is maybe a little too high, just make sure they're nice and curved. Okay, what I don't want you to do, and I'm gonna do it right here, even though that's hard because I have to put it on my hand. I should have a clipboard right now. I have a clipboard, let me go ahead and get it. Sitting right here, there. Now it's a harder surface. Okay, what I don't want you to do, I don't want you to start on the dot and come down right away. If you come down right away, I don't see that nice rainbow on the top. And then when I say, hey, where's the rainbow? Then kids want to go put it on here. It looks okay, but it's better to start here and to start with the rainbow. Start with the curve line. I'm kind of going backwards, but it's okay. Since I have this nice clipboard in my hand, I'll continue doing that. Okay, you also don't want them like this. That's too straight, isn't it? It looks like we were making the letter E. Okay, I don't like that one. I'll erase it. What's wrong with this one? Ah, that one's going the wrong way, isn't it? Okay, what's wrong with this one? Ooh, it's a beautiful C, but it's supposed to go all the way down to the bottom. So what I'm gonna do, instead of erasing, I'm just gonna go X, X, X. Kids, if you make ones that aren't very good, if your parents have a pencil, they could put the X or you can erase them. But I do want you to fix them, okay? I do want you to fix the ones that didn't turn out so good. I'm not saying they have to be 100% perfect. Just do your very, very best, okay? So I'm gonna finish up this row of big C's, and then my little C's, I'm gonna make them the exact same way, but this time I'm gonna touch the middle line down to the bottom. The middle line, curve around down to the bottom, okay? Don't come up above the middle line. That would be a capital C, right? And don't come down right away, or else you don't have the nice little hook on the top. All right, I'm not gonna finish those. I think you guys get that. Hey, when I turn that page, we always call this a dictionary page, okay, because it came from a book that was a dictionary, and we just made copies of them. You can tell because you see the little spiral thing over here. So we already have C is for cake. Now you remember the other day when we did the pocket chart and on Zoom, we used all those picture cards. Here, I'll show you because I still have it up. I still have it up. Okay, but what I did to make it easier for us is I made myself a little poster, okay? And I put some of those C words, okay? So I put some of the C words that we already talked about. I drew a picture of Corbin because Corbin's name starts with a C. I hope Corbin and Logan are gonna put a picture of Corbin on their page. I don't know if Corbin has a cat, but I drew a little cat next to Corbin and wrote cat. I drew a cloud up in the sky and a car. I made kind of a race car. I did a crayon. Now I colored it green, but it could be whatever color you want because green doesn't start with a C, but crayon does. I did a can, which I wrote here, a corn, which I wrote here. I did a cake, it's a birthday cake, with candles. And now it's a little confusing which word goes with which picture, but since parents are helping, you guys can help them spell the words. I did a carrot, I did a clock, a cookie, a cow, and a cup. And I did not put any words that start with CH because I don't want them to get confused. For the most part, we're gonna do C is K for Katina cat. We'll work on that CH down later. So since cake is already there, I'm gonna do cookie. Well, no, first I'm gonna do Corbin. So Corbin starts with a C and his name starts with a capital C. C-O-R-B-I-N, and I'm gonna work really hard to touch the lines, okay? So his name starts with a capital C. Now when I pick a second word and a third word, I'm not gonna use a capital letter. Did they use a capital letter for cake? No, most of the time when you write words, they're lowercase, okay? The letters are lowercase, unless you're writing someone's name. I'll just draw a cute little picture of Corbin. He's got blonde hair, like his brother. And I went to his house the other day and I got to see Corbin and Logan. He was wearing shorts, I believe. So I'll put some shorts on him and make some hands, make some buttons on his shirt. Okay, this is Corbin and I'm gonna color it later. And you don't have to put Corbin's name. You can put, if you know somebody else who starts with a C, you could do that, or you can just go on to one of the other ones. I'm gonna do Cookie. So I made myself on that poster. I don't know if I forgot to show it to you, but I made a chocolate chip cookie. Or you can make a cookie with sprinkles. Okay, now I have it on the poster right here. Yeah, I don't think I showed it to you right here. You start with the word cook. Cook. C-O-O-K. Mom and Dad can help you spell. And then E, I hear an E, it's actually an I-E. Now, did you notice that I did not start with a capital C for cookie, okay? Because it's not a person, it's not someone's name. It's a thing, something that we eat, it's a food. Okay, I'm looking at my poster. Oh, it's hard. I think I'm gonna do cat just because it's so easy. Cat or cow. And cat, you probably don't even need to look at that, do you? Mom and Dad probably don't even help you because we were spelling these words the other day. K-A-T. Okay, it's a CVC word because it has two consonants, C and T, and a vowel in the middle. The vowel is A. So you're able to blend the sounds together. Let's do it again. K-A-T, cat. Another easy one would be cup. Car is pretty easy, cow. So parents, if your kids want easy words, you can stick to like the 3-letter words. If they want a challenge, you can do some of the harder words. Let me draw a cat. I'm just going to draw the cat's head, okay? Just because I'll save time if I do that. I'm going to add some whiskers. There. I just put the cat's head, but you can draw the whole cat if you want to. Okay, that's your directions are to draw 3 words that start with C. Use lowercase letters. Last week and the week before, we had lots of kids writing these words in capital letters. That's not the way we write the words. So lowercase unless it's somebody's name, okay? And then I'm gonna go back and color that later. All right, great job, boys and girls.